Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In the audience today are a couple folks that I met. One from North Dakota, Kirsten Hedger, is here, and Steve from California, who was a champion, Vietnam vet, a champion for the EXIM Bank because it was so critically important to his operation. And at great cost, Mr. Garrett, at great cost, they traveled here, they talked to the media, they talked to members, and they wondered why the heck they didn't have an EXIM Bank. And I had to answer that question for them all the time. I had to say, because the ideological right has decided it's not a worthy institution. You embody the ideological right on this. When you were asked earlier, you said, now there's a new change because now we believe in a stronger economy with stronger exports. We can't have a strong economy without strong exports. You've opposed the bank, not in the last iteration of reauthorization, but for a long time. That's correct, right? So let me give you some numbers. From 2013 to 2016, the EXIM Bank supported almost 500,000 good-paying middle-class jobs. If you had your way in the 2012 reauthorization, those middle-class jobs would have gone to other countries. Additionally, from 2013 to 2016, the EXIM Bank sent to the taxpayers, the Treasury, $2.5 billion. $2.5 billion for reinvestment in priorities by the Congress. The default rate during a similar period of time was less than 0.5%, 0.3%. 0.3% default rate for a development bank. And so now, after the last reauthorization, which we fought very hard for, you issued a press statement that said, in a move that epitomizes Washington's addiction to crony capitalism, Congress resurrected a dead government welfare program by voting to reauthorize the Export Bank today. And you went on to say, I will continue to fight to finally put an end to the EXIM's corruption of the free market system. And today, despite two opportunities here, you have refused to say you were wrong, that you owe an apology to the business people in this room who need the EXIM Bank. Will you today apologize to all the businesses and all the workers who have lost their job because of all the back and forth, because of ideology and lack of common sense? Will you apologize to those businesses today for shutting down the EXIM Bank and causing them economic harm?
I appreciate that question, Senator. Chairman Baucus made reference to that formerly the American dream, saying was the American dream was to own a home, and I think he was correct that you can't own a home unless you have a job, and that you actually nowadays have to have a good paying job. As I said, Senator, to facilitate getting those good paying jobs, you need to have a strong manufacturing base. To facilitate doing that, we need to have a proverbial level playing field. My commitment to you, Senator, is to see to it that now that Congress has passed the reforms of 2015 and
Mr.
administration
Garrett, you've said the same thing over and over again. Why is it so hard for you to say you were wrong about the bank? Why is it so hard for you to say that the bank is a critical and essential piece of trade infrastructure, of business infrastructure, and job infrastructure that you were wrong about and that you now want to strengthen, but you were wrong? Why in the world would we give you a job when you refuse to say that you were wrong about your past statements about the EXIM Bank? I'm not trying to be argumentative. I just need to know that you're not there as a saboteur, that I'm not going to be fighting this fight on reauthorization if I'm given a chance to come back here. I believe in this bank, and I'm not sure you do. And that's a big problem for me. So can you acknowledge right now, in the last 10 seconds that I have, that you were wrong about the EXIM Bank?
Thank you, Senator. And to the point about you raised as far as reauthorization, I do look forward to working with you to see to it that reauthorization occurs.